The engine is the most important part of an automobile, and it is entirely made of metal. Within the engine, the metal parts move within a confined space, generating friction known as gission or gizon. This friction can damage the engine casing, issues such as overheating and vibrations. To control this friction, we use engine oils. However, since we cannot inspect the inside of an engine to measure the friction directly, we have created a demo engine to demonstrate how engine oil protects it. In this demo, there are moving and stationary parts. Similar to the pistons in an actual engine, friction is created at a specific point, simulating a worst-case scenario. We use a rammeter to measure the pressure applied to the engine and increase the rate to observe the effects. We have loaded the weight. This is the damage caused to an engine running without oil. Now we have switched to a fresh section of the engine and will use engine oil. Here is the oil. Here is an oil tank containing fully synthetic engine oil, which is considered best for the engine. Let's observe what happens when we increase the load. Even with fully synthetic oil, friction is generated under weight. And this is the resulting damage to our engine. We have switched to a fresh section again. This time we are using regular engine oil with limited lubricant properties. We will combine it with the Tirrent booster. Tirrent booster is basically an oil lather. It is a research product from an American company called Tirrent Global. This booster utilizes quantum technology and nanoparticle science to create a nanoparticle layer on the engine parts, reducing dead metal contact and thereby decreasing friction by 95%. As a result, we can see a significant reduction in engine load and smooth operation. Even under full day, the ammeter is not exceeding 2000. Dust can sometimes enter the engine, causing further damage. Let's see what happens when we add dust as well. There is no effect on the engine, even after receiving the weights as well. The engine is still going smoothly. Sometimes, due to humidity, water gets accumulated in the engine. This leads to starch formation, which in turn destroys the engine oil properties completely. It remains the same. Even after going under stress. Even in a state of slurry, it flows smoothly. After all this weight, there is still a smooth flow in the engine. There is very minor damage compared to fully synthetic oil. Due to the excessive leakage of engine oil, the engine can seize. Now we're going to check how much the engine is affected when using the Tirrent booster. If the engine oil starts leaking, as you can see, there is no load on the engine and it is running smoothly. T-Bye.